was like, ooh, girl. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Cassie. In today's video, I'm going to be styling this wig that was sent to me by LUVME Hair while answering some of your guys' questions. If you guys like this kind of content, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear me spill some tea and get to know a little bit more about me, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Before we go ahead and jump on into the Q&A portion of this video, I wanted to just quickly touch on the wig that I'm going to be styling in this video. This wig was sent to me by LUVME Hair, so shout out to them. Everything about the unit that I will be styling will be linked down in the description bar below. So if you guys want to purchase it, be sure to check down there if you guys are interested. And let's go ahead and get started. I actually tried to film a video with this unit probably like 2 months ago, but didn't. I don't have any unboxing footage for you guys, but it's pretty standard. I received the same amount of goodies as everybody else does in their packages. I think I got a comb, an edge brush, and like an edge scarf and something else. And then obviously the wig. So we're gonna be working with this blonde highlighted T-part unit. I did already tint the lace. That's why you guys are seeing it's a little bit spotty as far as the color goes because I did already spray it down with my EVIN tint spray. It was a little bit on the light side. Like I mentioned, this is a T-part unit, so it is already set as a middle part. It does have a little bit of spacing to customize and pluck. I did try to pluck it, but the hairline was pretty dense, and I was like, you know what? My hand's getting tired, so I kind of stopped. But as far as the cap construction goes, you get 2 combs right here on the left and right hand side. There's a comb in the back, a comb in the middle, and then they do have adjustable straps for you as well. It also came with an elastic band. I think you can sew it in right here, but I'm not going to do that. Let's just go ahead and get started. I asked you guys a while ago to leave me some questions because I wanted to do like a Q&A because I noticed that my followers have grown, which I'm so appreciative of. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers. Once we reach 5K, I do have a surprise for you guys, so I'm super excited for that. The first question, well, it's not really a question. Share my 2021 goals. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Okay, I see the potential. I was a little nervous. So as far as my goals for 2021, YouTube-wise, I would love to reach 10,000. That's definitely a goal of mine, to reach 10,000 subscribers. I don't really put like too much emphasis or stress on that anymore because that's just not good for me. I have stressed over numbers before and it just does a lot for my self-esteem, like in a negative way. So I try not to stress about it. Like if I get there, I get there, but if I don't, I'm still on my way. And I think that that is something that people have to remember. Even if you don't reach your goals, you're still working towards that goal. So that doesn't mean that all the work that you've done doesn't mean anything, or, you know, that it was worthless. It just means that, you know, you're still working. But as far as other goals, I would honestly love to do better at saving money. I'm not the best when it comes to having a budget and sticking to it and being frugal. I definitely want to create a budget and stick to it. I would love to purchase a new car, not necessarily this year in 2021, but I want a brand new vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never had a brand new vehicle, and that is something that I want. So I feel like I need to save up, get some stuff together, pay off some things, and, you know, work towards that goal for myself. So yeah, starting a budget and hopefully reaching 10K with the help of you guys, of course. The next question is, what does self-care look like for you so far this year? What do you like to do to unwind or decompress? So I talked about this a little bit ago, about 2 weeks ago on my Instagram stories. And self-care for me is alone time. I am somebody who really thrives on being alone. I like to be around people. I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? But I really do need that time to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to be alone sometimes so I can really, I don't know, like hear myself think or not be on. I don't know how else to describe it than being, you know, on. Like even if I'm just home with me and my kids, like I'm a mom, like I'm in mom mode. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on. So I feel like for me, sometimes when I'm feeling stressed out or overwhelmed, I need straight up alone time. And I feel like being alone and telling people that you need time to yourself and you literally need to be the only one in the room, sometimes you can harbor guilt for feeling that way. And there's often like a negative stigma around saying like, I just need to be alone. Like, I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. And I don't know why, because I feel like if that is what you need to clear your head and get your thoughts in order, then, you know, you need to do what's best for you in order to make that happen. I do not like confrontation, and a lot of people who know me in real life, I can be very opinionated and I will say what's on my mind, but that doesn't mean I like to argue. That doesn't mean I like to being frustrated, you know what I'm saying? So when I feel stressed out, I need to be by myself, and I really need to think about how I'm going to get myself out of that rut. I also used to take bubble baths a lot, but since moving, I don't have a bathtub. So that's been kind of not difficult, but I haven't taken a bath in a really long time, and I do miss that. Another way that I like to unwind, honestly, I will drive around. I will drive around in my car, blaring my music, windows down, singing at the top of my lungs. Like, I don't care. I don't know these people. I'm on the road. And that's how I kind of like get it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, self-care is definitely something that is personal, because what may work for you might not work for me, and vice versa. So I feel like taking time to figure out what it is you need in order to pull yourself out of a situation is very, very important. And I feel like if you are in a relationship with somebody, having them respect your boundaries or your needs when it comes to your self-care is also very important. I can't stress that enough. Somebody who respects what it is you need when you are in that state is very important. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to respect somebody's boundaries when it's convenient for you, but when it's not, and that person is telling you, I need this, you have to be with somebody who's going to respect that and let you, you know, do you. This is a mess. Where's my damn... I wasn't going to lay this wig down, but I feel like I need to. Oh, I just burnt myself. And my lace is cakey. Love that for me. We're gonna fix the lace a little later on. I know you can see some caked up stuff that's happening. We're gonna get it together. Next question is, what's your favorite thing about being a content creator, and what's your least favorite thing about it, and what advice I have for a new YouTuber? So, my favorite thing about being a content creator is just that, creating content. My 9-to-5, which I do work full-time, if you guys did not know, I have a very strict, per policy, 9-to-5 job. So my favorite thing about creating content or being a content creator is creating the content and coming up with things that I want to do, things that make me happy. And I also really love the techie side to things. I've kind of always been interested in like photography and taking pictures and stuff like that, which I think I mentioned to you guys before. Learning about cameras and different lenses and things like that, and lighting. That all is very interesting to me. So I love that about it too. It just makes the job that much more fun. I have a lot of fun editing and things like that, and just trying to make things fun and different and stand out. So I love that about being a content creator. My least favorite thing would be the assumption that people make that if you don't have a large following, you don't have quality content. That is probably the most frustrating thing. Or, you know, that smaller influencers, nano influencers, which I hate that term. But I feel like a lot of people have this misconception that just because you don't have over 100,000 subscribers means that you don't make good quality content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people who put in work and don't have a huge following, but that content hits more than some of these people who do. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't write off the smaller influencers. You know what I'm saying? Because that engagement rate does not lie. And then I think the third part of her question was what advice I had. Yeah, what advice would I give to a newer YouTuber? Stick it out. Stick it out. Don't give up. If this is something that you want to do, regardless if it's for money, if you get joy from creating content and building a community here on any type of social media platform, it doesn't have to be YouTube, keep doing it. And if it allows you to support yourself or pay a bill, get your bag, but don't let that be your driving force. and don't forget that you actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be discouraged, because no. It's normal to feel discouraged at times. It's okay to get in your feelings, but you have to create through that. Don't let that stop you. You know what I'm saying? You have to use that as a tool to push you even further. Okay, so the next question is, what insect freaks you out the most? I don't have any like fear of insects. Now, lizards, that's another story. We've talked about this here on my channel before. Your girl does not do lizards. They make me physically ill, and it's so funny because I was talking to Gladys, aka Is That Your Hair, on Instagram. We're always having like a sidebar conversation. I love that girl so much. But anyways, we were talking a while ago about phobias, and I was explaining to her my fear of lizards, how it affects me physically. Even when I talk about it for too long, my stomach starts feeling really queasy. I just don't like it. I start to relive moments where I've been in their presence and I don't like the feeling that I get. And she was like, isn't it crazy how you get like physically, you know, affected by just even talking about them? Insects I'm okay with, bugs, snakes, even frogs, I'm fine. Don't touch me, but we're fine. Lizards, y'all, I can't remember a time that I've ever been okay with them, but I do know the moment that I was like, oh hell no, was when I was watching The Parent Trap, and we all know that scene, so I'm not even going to talk about it because that scene makes me sweat. I would say that I put a clip in this video, but I got to edit the video, so I can't even do that. You're just going to have to fill in the blanks, and if you don't know, ask a friend. This hair, by the way, is straightening beautifully. Like, it looks good. It did come pre-styled with some curls, but after plucking and things like that, the style kind of fell. But this is taking the heat like a dream, and it looks really, really pretty. The next question is, what's your idea of a perfect day? Oh, you know, I'm a Gemini. Let me just preface by saying this. I'm a Gemini, and so I feel like this answer may change if you ask me in a week. So if you are watching this video in the future, this may not be my idea of a perfect day anymore. But as of this moment right here, May 23rd at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my idea of a perfect day would be, hold on while I overthink this. This is probably gonna sound really cheesy and y'all probably aren't expecting this. My idea of a perfect day, again, at this very second, this day, would be to wake up in the Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando Studios. I'd go downstairs, I'd have a bomb breakfast, maybe a mimosa, maybe some sangria, and I would take the boat over to Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. Nobody would be there. The park would be completely empty except for just me and maybe 1 or 2 other people. And I would ride rides all day, and I would wait in no line, and I would eat as much food as I wanted to without getting sick. Oh my God, this is so sad. That question's a lot harder than I thought, because honestly, that's just because I want to do that right now. And I'm going for my birthday, which is in 2 weeks. So that's like all I can think about is being at Universal Studios or Orlando. But I feel like a realistic, perfect day, wake up in the morning, I do my puzzle, which I've been kind of interested in lately. I got a puzzle mat and everything. I know, call me a granny, it's fine. I would do my puzzle. I'd be outside. The temperature would be like 72 degrees all day long. It would be slightly overcast outside. There would be a constant breeze. I wouldn't have to cook a thing that day. I'd probably go to the beach, chill. I'd watch an endless amount of TV with no interruptions. And that's it. The underlying theme here is I just want a day of peace and a day to do whatever it is that I want to do. Whatever makes me happy that day. I just had to turn on my ceiling fan, which is literally right above my camera, so hopefully you guys don't hear it, but y'all, I'm dying in here. It is so freaking hot, especially with this flat iron next to my face. But yeah, this next question, she went in, and I'm kind of excited. I like when people ask questions that most people are maybe afraid to ask. So I saw this question, I was like, ooh, girl. I love watching me a good Q&A. I am nosy. And if you're gonna put your business out there, I'ma listen to it. I'm not gonna pry. I'm never one to pry. I do love watching people's Q&As, especially when they're juicy. Oh, come on. I'm in it. So she asks, I like the white boys myself, LOL. And as a mixed woman, do you get a lot of glares or snares walking with your hubby? First of all, boo. I ain't married. The next thing I just want to clarify is that I do not have a preference when it comes to dating. I don't only date white men, and I don't think that's what she meant by her statement. I just want to clarify for some people. I don't only date white men, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am an equal opportunity employer. If you come correct, I will give you my time. Having been in interracial relationships before, I don't know if I've gotten glares or stares. I'm sure I have, girl, but I really don't pay that any mind. What I do pay attention to is people who verbally disrespect me or verbally make comments that irritate me. So on a couple of occasions, it has happened that me and a guy will walk into a place and we may not be holding hands or, you know, whatever, but whoever's working at the establishment that we're going into will address me and they'll ask me, you know, is there anything I can help you with, or hi, how you doing, or whatever. And I'll be like, no, thank you, because typically that's what I say. And then they'll turn to him and be like, hi, sir, is there anything that I can help you with? Like, assuming that we're not together. And one of us would have always clarified that, like, oh no, I'm with her or I'm with him or something like that. And the look on their face after they realize that we're together is always priceless. But I tend not to let people's looks irritate me. Sometimes, depending on the day, you could catch me on a wrong day and I could definitely feel disrespected by how you're looking at me, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, people who get affected by something that they see that is no way in any shape or form negatively affecting them, I try not to let that bother me, because then I feel like I would just be miserable as they are. I'm gonna go ahead and get these flyaways together and then fix this lace. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, the link to this wig will be listed down below in the description bar, as well as all the products that I used in today's video. Some of them will be linked in my Amazon storefront, so feel free to shop around and support the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. We are so close to hitting 5,000 subscribers, and I appreciate everybody who left me questions. I would love to do another Q&A sometime in the future, so make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram so you don't miss out. That's it. I will see you guys in my next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye!